What if I told you that every click, every swipe, every scroll you make is making someone else rich? Not just rich, billionaire rich. And you're just the product. Welcome to the age where data is the new oil and your entire life is the commodity. But here's the real kicker. You never signed up for it. You never sold your life, but it's being sold every single second. Today, we're going deep into the hidden world of data capitalism, how it works, who's profiting, and most importantly, how you are being mined, tracked, and monetized. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll start seeing the digital world completely differently. The age of data oil. Imagine if in the early 1900s, oil companies not only owned the oil fields, but also knew who would buy gas, when, and where. They could predict your next road trip, your shopping habits, and even who you'd vote for. That's what big tech owns today. Except the resource isn't in the ground. It's you, your behavior, your routines, your secrets. Tech companies like Google, Meta, TikTok, Amazon, and Apple aren't just providing tools. They are data empires, and their true product is prediction. Every time you search, like, comment, or buy something online, you're producing behavioral data, a digital trail that gets logged, categorized, and sold to companies, advertisers, political operatives, and even governments. The scary part? You don't own any of it, they do. Surveillance capitalism, coined by Harvard professor Shoshana Zuboff, the term surveillance capitalism describes the new economic order. Companies collect enormous amounts of personal data, not to improve their services, but to predict and shape your behavior. Let that sink in. They're not just watching you, they're influencing you. From what ad you'll click to, what product you'll crave next week, to what kind of news will keep you scrolling. It's all engineered. Think of it as a behavioral casino, where the house always wins, and you didn't even know you were gambling. And the biggest players? They're not government agencies, they're private corporations with far less regulation and far more power. That means your location, voice samples, contacts, interests, health data, even your face, are all part of a larger, invisible bidding war. Data brokers, the invisible middlemen. Here's something most people never hear about. Data brokers. These are companies you've likely never heard of. Axiom, CoreLogic, Oracle Data Cloud, Palantir. They buy and sell your data like stock traders buy and sell shares. Want to buy a list of middle-aged dog owners in Seattle who bought vitamins last month and visited a gym this week? In 2021, the global data broker market was worth over $250 billion, and it's growing every year. And here's the wild part. They don't need your name, just patterns. Your data is anonymized, but not really. A few data points are enough to re-identify you with over 95% accuracy. So even if you think you're private, you're not. Your life is already cataloged. You're just not invited to see the library. How data shapes your reality. Now here's the chilling truth. Data doesn't just record your life, it reprograms it. You don't just scroll TikTok or Instagram, they scroll you. These platforms use machine learning algorithms to feed you content based on your psychological profile. What keeps you addicted, what angers you, what makes you react, that's the jackpot. That's why two people can Google the same thing and get completely different results. It's not the same internet anymore. You're inside a digital bubble, tailor-made for you, but designed to serve them. It's why you feel like the world is going crazy. It's not just noise, it's design. This is the attention economy, and your attention is the oil rig. And what happens to your mental health, your worldview, or your relationships? Collateral damage. Why you're worth more than you think. So how much are you worth? The average internet user generates about $240 per year in ad revenue. Multiply that by billions of people, and you've got trillions flowing through the data economy. But here's the irony. You don't see a dime. You're basically giving away oil from your land for free. And what do you get in return? A feed, some likes, a personalized playlist. Feels like a bad trade, right? But here's the thing. You have more power than you think. By being aware, by choosing privacy-focused platforms, by controlling permissions, and by asking one key question every time you go online. Who profits from this? We used to think oil powered the world. Now it's behavioral data. Our thoughts, habits, fears, desires. That's the new gold rush. And the most valuable wells aren't in the Middle East. They're on your phone, your laptop, your smart speaker. The oil is you, and the refinery is the internet. Now that you know, what will you do with that knowledge? If this opened your eyes, hit that like button and subscribe. Because this isn't just a tech story, it's a story about you, your future, and your freedom. Drop a comment below. What shocked you the most about the data economy? Until next time, stay curious and protect your oil.